until the last
The last one? Well, I don't know, you know, it's, what I was, a little bit disappointed in is the fact that, you know, all three of their goals start from their own D zone, and, you know, they're able to work their way up, you know, almost at will at times, and, you know, we need to stop their rush, or, you know, the way they're working their way up the ice, you know, a little bit better, and that's, you know, where we have to improve. But, you know, obviously we had a quick start, a good start, and I think the intention was there. We were shooting some pucks. Still, you know, at times don't want to shoot the puck. You know, it's like pulling teeth sometimes. Get these guys to shoot. You know, and it's always a good play and never a bad play. So, you know, we'll work on that. You know, I liked at times the way we did throw it from a couple of tough angles and that. And proved a little bit effective where we had them on their heels and that. So I kind of learned from it, and we'll try and illustrate it in some way or another, and hopefully we can get to it a little more.
You work at the end Russian practice too?
Yeah, no, that's yeah, he's a good, Duper's a big, strong power skater, and he does that well, and that was a great move. Pleased with that finish, obviously, but you know, it's, you know, what we're smarting from is the fact that we relinquished the lead as we did.
Randy, it seemed defensively in the first period, a lot of shots were being blocked, a lot of sticks in passing zones. What happened after that?
Well, we stopped ending the plays in the D zone. I think they were able to cycle, and whether it's fatigue or conditioning, I'm not sure what, but we did a much more effective job early on in the game. And, you know, as they came on, we didn't close them off as well, or knock them off the puck as well as we should have.
I mean, is that a bigger team, you know, playing the body from start to finish and taking a goal by the end? Or?
Yeah, I think that would, you know, they probably had the edge in physical play, but, you know, I think early on we matched it pretty well. But, you know, they did wear us down, you know, a little bit there. And,
I mean, just based on their size, they got the big guys that can hit and have to play that way, or they'll not be.
And at times, I think we, you know, a few licks on them as well. So, you know, it's, that's the effect of, you know, playing physical, and you know, not just some of the time, but all of the time. It does wear you down, and you know, they were the beneficiaries of that kind of play, and obviously it, you know, was effective for them.
Dupuy goes from, you know, a month and a half ago fighting for a roster spot to accounting for himself pretty well here through the stages.
Yeah, no, he's been doing some good work. His face-off work is good, and you know, he's obviously a young guy still learning, you know, the pro game. And, you know, he's yet to fight. I don't believe he's fought. You know, he's got that ability as well. He's got that greediness, and you know, obviously, you know, he'll get to it, I'm sure, just by his own nature. I think he's a guy that doesn't shy away from physical play, and he's also a guy who can, you know, rip the puck. He's got a great shot. As soon as he learns to shoot through legs or use the opposing defenseman's legs as a screen so the goalie can't pick up the puck, you know, he'll learn little things from doing those things. And that's the kind of thing we're going to try and get him to do.
You're obviously trusting 3-on-3 and PK too.
What's that?
You're trusting him on the 3-on-3 to be on
the ice.
the
Oh
ice.
yeah. He's a guy that can defend as well.
Thank goodness he didn't have that trait in his bag of tricks yet. Shooting through the defenseman's leg. It's easier to go around.
Yeah. You can also shoot it and go around him. There's more than one way, but yeah, no, that was a great move, and he's a power forward that has to continue getting stronger.
And Evan Rodriguez getting his first professional goal tonight.
Yeah, great play. Aitchison, you know, found him off to the side there. Just looked a couple of guys. There's that guy who won't shoot either, but he made a great pass. He's a guy that likes to dish. If we can get him shooting a little more as well, he likes to pass. He likes to set up. You know, I think you know, there's times that we would like to see him shooting a little more, but that was a great play on that goal.
Willie fit in really well on that.
How role do you think he'll serve heading forward?
Atkinson?
Rodriguez.
Or Rodriguez, and, you know, he's a goal scorer, he's a guy that we had 4 or 5 shots tonight, likes to shoot the puck. You know, I think he gets a little bit tricky at times to his own detriment, I think, because you know, I think it's a more straightforward game at this level, and you know, I don't think guys fall for some of the tricks, you know, that he has. I think so. He has to play a little more straight line, fast game that he eventually will get to.
Willie fit in pretty well on that O'Reilly line.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the last play, but.
Yeah, well, what he provides offensively is the ability to track pucks down and skate. You know, we've basically given Cal a couple of speedsters and guys that can move well. So, you know, I think, you know, obviously defensively, I would like to have a little bit better stick on that, you know, behind the net play. Collapse a little more and just have a better stick so it doesn't make it to the destination it did. So, but you know, I think we like the speed that that line has with Cal overseeing everything.
You give up that late goal, was the team's mindset going into the overtime?
Yeah, I mean, you know, you hate to relinquish that the lead like that. You'd like to close it out and play the right way. You know, that's something that we still have to learn. I think, you know, I think you approach it a little different. You play the safer situation, and it's not necessarily less aggressive. It's just smarter. It's, you know, not getting caught. It's actually tying up guys, skating with a little more physicality, skating through guys, and, you know, getting in their way. I don't think we touched, you know, a couple of guys all the way up the ice, and you know, I think that's, you know, where you have to kind of, you know, play through the hands, slow them up a little bit, and you just can't get caught. You know, obviously they have an extra attacker, but you have to play between 2 guys, but at least play close to one for sure, and you know, obviously protect the middle of the ice.
What was the biggest thing going into this game, coming back from Toronto?
Well, just to have a quick response. And, you know, the fast start, you know, which is what we accomplished, and you know, wasn't sustained, but you know, that's what we're working towards. But you know, to get back on the winning side of things, obviously with a day off tomorrow for the guys to rest up for a big weekend, I think we'll take the rest and be ready.
Nothing tomorrow?
Nothing tomorrow.
Great.